quantum field like a web. So kind of like, you know how a spider web has all these little intersecting woven connecting points? In each connecting point in the multiverse, you're going to have different realities happening at the same time, almost like parallel universes. So you have the version of you right now who might be going through a difficulty, and then you have the future version of you that you're trying to call in that has goal X, Y, and Z already. So how can we collapse time and space in the quantum field to call in our desires quicker? Yes, I'm going to get into it right now. So how can we do that to manifest quicker, or what we feel is faster, at a faster time, instead of waiting, years for something to come in? It can take weeks or months. For some people, they manifest instantly. I've done it before for smaller things that I have less resistance to, but things that I have larger resistance to because I want it so bad, I'm still able to manifest it within like a month to 2 month time frame. I'll answer the questions right after I get into this. So the way that you guys have to do this identification work, this self-concept work, is in the moment. The way that you see yourself right now has to be the person that has goal X. And you cannot entertain the old version of you. So if I want to manifest a house, I have to be Flora, the homeowner with no financial problems, living in a mansion with a beautiful pool, beautiful backyard, 2-story house, 3 bedrooms, marble kitchen countertops, right? I have to be her now in my mind. So you guys, kind of like Neville says, you have to put on the state of mind of already having the thing. And if you can occupy that state of mind dominantly throughout the day, the thing comes. I'll go over that in just a second, babe. How can I manifest one in my life? Yeah, if you haven't seen all my TikToks, I'll go over it tonight. So in this moment, to collapse time and space, you need to start identifying yourself as the person already having it. So whatever it is, you are it. You have it because it's inside of you. Since that version already exists in the quantum field where all these little webs are interconnecting, you can pull any version of yourself out of it. Meaning, you can pull the rich and wealthy version of yourself. You can pull the one that is in a beautiful romantic relationship with a specific person. You can pull the skinny, fit, sexy version of you. You can literally pull any version of yourself out of the quantum by mentally occupying that state. I hope that makes sense. So the thing that I'm noticing as a pattern with my clients is they have an identification issue with themselves. They are living in their current story of being heartbroken, their current story of being poor, of being overweight. They're in the current story of, I still don't have it yet. Flora, where is it? I've been doing it for 2 weeks. Why haven't I had it? Why isn't it here? Why isn't it appearing? And I'm like, babe, the fact that you keep focusing on the fact that it's not there, it cannot appear because your focus is the state of mind that you occupy. So think of atoms, right? They have to expand for something new to occur in physical matter. It's the same thing with manifestation. And when you're manifesting out of the quantum field, it's a multiverse of realities happening all at the same time. You get to pick and choose which one you want to exist in by occupying that state of mind. A rich person doesn't need to think about becoming rich because they already are. It is their natural state of mind that they occupy. They don't worry about money. A person who is in a loving relationship doesn't occupy the state of mind of being heartbroken, right? They are in a comfortable relationship where they wake up and they feel safe with that person. So that's how you need to wake up and start imagining your life. I feel safe with my person. I feel loved by my person. I feel safe with my finances. I have all the money right now. I feel calm. And if you guys are not getting into this calm state, it means your nervous system is not being regulated. And that's very normal. If you want to regulate your nervous system, you have to do the work, the breath work, the EFT tapping technique, somatic shaking, ice facials, all these different things to calm your nervous system so you are not energetically reacting to 1,000 things in your 3D reality that you don't actually like. Just change the story and keep talking. So it depends. Like, if you are trying to manifest a specific person and you're still in contact with them, ask yourself, am I being triggered by these conversations or lack of conversations with them every day? Am I able to occupy the state of mind of being in this loving and healthy relationship with my person? Or am I all fucked up in the head because he's good one day and the next day he ghosts me and I'm freaking out, and then I'm texting my friends and venting to them that, oh my God, he's hurting me again. He's such a fuckboy. What's wrong with me, right? You have to occupy the state of mind of the completion of the desire. That is how you're going to collapse time and space. If you're not triggered, is that okay with a good mindset? Yeah, so if you're not triggered, you're like cool, calm, and collected, and they're still in your reality, you're still talking to them, girl, do your thing. Like, the thing is most people are not in control of their emotions. They're not in control of their nervous system. So when he shows up one way, you react. When he shows up a different way, you react. You're living in the 3D of the now, which is not the ultimate outcome that you would like, instead of mentally living in your imagination of the state of mind that you would like. So thank you. Thank you, guys. So ask yourself, is he triggering me so much? Is it better for me to just go no contact for some time, create my new identity, right? Focus on self. You are the most important puzzle piece to your manifestation. It has nothing to do with anything or anyone outside of you, and it never will. This will always be you versus the old you. This is your work. It's your reality. There's nothing else. There's nothing else to manifest but the new version of yourself. How to stop overthinking when manifesting. So overthinking, again, is the same as like spiraling. You have to regulate your nervous system. My favorite thing is breath work. You can also do EFT tapping, where you're tapping the energy meridians all around your body, and you're stating your affirmations while you're doing it in a very calm, stable manner. You have to call back your power. And those thoughts that are creeping in, those limiting beliefs, that's like the ego trying to keep you safe, saying you can't have that, oh my God, they're gonna hurt you again, or you're not worthy of that. That's your ego trying to keep you safe. It's scared of the unknown. You have to literally be very aware of your thoughts and say, no, I reject these thoughts right now. I'm not getting into that. I'm not gonna lose control. This is my reality. I'm the fucking king, or I'm the fucking queen of my world. I get everything that I want. Nothing is gonna stop me getting what I want because it's already here. So always,
you start to feel this.
You're loving the program. I'm so happy. I got the workshop and I feel so good. I'm so glad, you guys. I love all the workshop clients. If you have seen the success stories on my Instagram, where I post them daily on my stories, they are really impressive, you guys. Like, you guys are doing so good. And it's people that I don't even have to coach one-on-one, because you guys watch my videos, you take the workshop, and you get it. It's clicking. Like, you know exactly what to do. And that was like my ultimate goal when I created it, is I want everyone to do this self-paced on their own, because you guys have the power. You don't even need someone to do one-on-one calls with you, right? As long as you grasp the concept and how it's outlined and you follow the daily protocol of the workshop, you guys are solid. Like, you guys are really, really good. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Taurus. Last week was my birthday. The workshop is a PDF file that you save to your phone. You download it. Do I have to keep persisting, or can I stop once I feel like it's going to happen? Guys, that's such a good question. So if you feel calm and in that knowing state, it's kind of like it's just the new state that you occupy in your mind, and you don't even have to force the affirmations anymore. You don't have to force the visualizations. You don't have to like do the focus work because you're already there. So that's such a good place to be. When you're in that calm, knowing state, it just surprises you as it pops up. So it's a really, really great place to be. If you're there, you are amazing. We went from not talking. Do you think that the bad things that happened to us was our subconscious creating it? Yes. So the thing with the subconscious mind is it's creating everything on your behalf, and it's been programmed by a certain set of belief systems. Some of them by you, some of them that wasn't even from you. It was from teachers, parents, society, right? Like things that you really didn't have much control over. But you accepted them, you absorbed these ideas, and then they manifest. So all good and all bad things come from within us. That's why we're so powerful, because we can just change them. You just got the workshop? Oh my God, I'm so excited for you. If you have questions on it, babe, after you download it and read over it, message me on here, and I literally answer everyone's questions. What can you do to work on not feeling so jealous? Jealousy and resentment are a manifestation of a lower self-concept, because you don't feel good about yourself, so you are jealous of other people. You might be jealous of a third party. And you love them even harder, and there's no longer any men that come into your life that even give you those type of insecurities, because your self-conception has changed so much. You have a new identity. So now men treat you like the goddess that you see yourself as. Men treat you like the queen that you are. This is why the self-concept work is much more important than getting anyone to come back. This is your whole future that we're talking about. This is a quality of life that you're going to start living, where you view yourself as on top, on the pedestal. Everything is mine. I can have anything I want. I'm so fucking powerful, right? Can you manifest something that's not meant for you? There is nothing that's not meant for you. So that's a rule that you set using the law of assumption. Right? You, as the operant power of your reality, you decide what is meant for you, and you decide what is something you don't want to experience. There is no external God making these decisions on your behalf. It's always you. So everything is meant for you if you decide it to be. How long is this sale? I don't get paid until next Friday. I'm leaving it on sale all month because it's my birthday month. So I wanted to be like a gift for everybody. So can we manifest a fast metabolism? Yes, I'm afraid of gaining weight if I eat candy. Okay, so I just posted a video about the appearance changes, and then I had a success story that I tried posting, and then TikTok wasn't putting it on the algorithm. It got 0 views. So I'm gonna try to repost it again later tonight. So the way that you change your relationship with your body and manifesting weight loss is by viewing yourself. Let's say you want to be 125 pounds, just like a random number I'm throwing out there. You're gonna start loving on your body as the girl girl who is 125, who has the fastest metabolism, who can eat all the fucking candy or chocolate or burgers or whatever feels good to you that you want to eat, and you no longer have that negative relationship with food. Because let me tell you guys something, you are the alchemist. So if you consume something, you are directing that food and you're telling it what like go straight to my ass or go right through my body. Like everything that doesn't belong on me is going to come right out. You guys can direct your food. You can tell the food to make you skinny. You can tell when you're drinking water, bless your water and thank it. Thank you for making me thin and lean and strong and vibrant. Speak to these things that you consume. They're just as important as the thoughts and the music that you consume and the movies that you consume. It's your food that is shaping your cells. You can have a very healthy relationship with food and not worry about overeating, overconsumption, gaining body fat or anything when you train yourself to be exactly how you want to look. So if you want to lose some weight and you have a fear of food, start changing your self-talk. Self-talk for me is like the number one manifestation method. It's what gives me everything I've ever wanted. So you can start saying like, I'm so fucking grateful that I weigh 125. I love my body. I love my shape. I love my size. I love that I can eat anything I want and I've never gained weight. I love my fast as fuck metabolism that's always taking care of me and looking out for me. I love that I can either drink a Coke or I can drink a glass of water and I feel just as good either way. Just start speaking these things into existence. This is how you manifest. Your words, your beliefs, and your thoughts are very creative. They are creating your reality, and your cells are listening to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, that's my goal. I want to help everyone know your power. This is your life. You're literally here to create the most beautiful version of your consciousness. That's why you are gifted with life. There's no other reason. It's for your fullest expansion because you have Christ consciousness, the divine, who lives within you here, trying to get fullest expression, trying to expand consistently. That's why you're here. It's to create over and over and more and more and more. Do you believe in God and religion? I absolutely believe in God. God is our source energy. I don't look at God as an external force. God is a force inside all living beings internally. So I don't confine it to any religion. I don't condemn religion. If it's something that feels good to you and you use it the right way, absolutely follow your religious beliefs. But God is not external. He or she or it never was. God is the consciousness inside of us. When you close your eyes and you see all black, you go into no space, no time, no place, nowhere. You're no body. You are just the divine consciousness. That is the creator. It's not male, female. It's just the creator. It's an energetic source that we all come from. What should I do? I reached out to him today for his birthday and he responded, thank you. So, I mean, does that trigger you that he said thank you? Really ask yourself, like, what is the ultimate situation that I want to get out of this? And who do I need to become mentally who already has that desired result? So if you need to work on the self-concept that says, I am loved by all, I am respected by all, I am a goddess who gets everything she wants, and every man is in love with me, they obsess over me, they treat me with respect and kindness and commitment and whatever else, include him in that story. He loves me. He thinks about me every night. I fulfill all of his desires. He's so happy with me. I'm the only woman he sees. Thank you. I put your affirmations on a poster. So I have it in my room. I love it. Oh my God, that's so cool. Thank you. Okay. I just ordered the workshop, but it only goes up to day 3. Yes, so it's broken down into 3 days worth of information. You can get through it as fast or as slow as you want, but on day 3, there's a 30-day protocol that you're going to follow step by step every single day. That is going to be your manifestation protocol that you assign to your specific goal, which is how you're going to be transforming your identity. So yes, I broke down the workshop into 3 days, but it's actually supposed to be followed for at least 30 days. You're on 5th day of the workshop. I'm so happy. Do you practice gratitude? Yes. As soon as I wake up, I've trained my mind to find 10 things in the morning, because you guys, we're so programmed to wake up like, fuck, I gotta wake up. Oh my God, I'm late. Oh my God, my back hurts. Oh my God, fuck, I didn't read my emails yet. I'm rushing. Oh my God, the kids. Shit, I didn't walk my dog, right? We wake up in a panic every single day. And we're losing our minds. And before you know it, the day is done and all we've done is complain. And I got tired of living my life like that. So what I do is when I meditate in the mornings. And as I, go into that space of quiet time, I start listing out everything that I'm grateful for. And the list just gets longer and longer the more you think about it. So I highly recommend it because so much easier to create out of a heightened emotion than a lower vibrational emotion. Do you have any stories of the things you've manifested yourself? Oh my God, I have so many stories. I started manifesting when I was a kid. Very, very young. I learned, and this is gonna be so funny. I learned about manifestation when I was in like maybe 3rd grade. So I hated school. I hated authority. I never wanted to show up. I was also always like living in my imagination. I didn't know how to focus on work. Like it would give me panic to be in a classroom. So I would try so hard to not go to school. And what I would do is I would work up this whole scene in my mind to tell my parents that I'm really sick. And I would like go off on a tangent of how ill I am. And I would wake up the next morning with a full-blown flu every single time. So I realized I am the placebo. And I did it like clockwork. I don't want to go to school for a test. Boom, I'm going to have a flu in the morning. I already knew what to do. So I would play out these scenarios in my mind of how sick I am, how I'm coughing, how I have a high fever, high temperature. And I realized if I could do that for something negative, like making my body get ultimately sick overnight, I was like, imagine if I could do this to get shit that I actually want. So I started reading about manifestation. I've been a reader my whole life, so I just started reading into it. First, it was like the general law of attraction stuff, which was nice. It just didn't really give you any tangible way to get results. And then I learned more about Dr. Joe Dispenza, Neville Goddard, Abraham Hicks is my favorite. And it just gave me like the foundation of manifestation. So I started manifesting money. That was my first thing because I always had trouble with my money. So one of the biggest things I did was like, I remember being in high school. I was already working full time. And I was like, I wanted more. So I randomly manifested a check in the mail for a scholarship. I ended up keeping all the money. It was a school I didn't even want to go to. And that got me in so much trouble. But I was like, if I can do that, I can manifest money from any source. Like, I can manifest money anywhere. If I can get those type of things taken care of. And then I got into manifesting tangible things. I would manifest free food. I would manifest vacations. I would manifest getting someone telling me I can take time off of work and get paid for it. I just went on a manifestation shopping spree. Where is the 30-day protocol in the PDF? It's at the very bottom of day 3. I love Abraham Hicks. Me too. I just bought your workshop. Oh my God, babe, congrats. If you have questions on it, please let me know. I'm here to answer everything. Do you believe in the law of detachment? Oh my God, yes. I think it's so important to detach from needing to control the outcome. That is really the only time I've ever sat in like a knowing state that I'm gonna get what I want, is when I detach. Because when I stress over it and every day I'm checking for it, where is it? Why isn't it here? Why isn't it happening? What am I doing wrong? Am I not thinking about it the right way? It's my fault. Oh my God, why isn't it here? Everyone else can do it. Why not me? You just gotta detach. Excuse me. You just gotta detach and be calm. How much money have you made? Girl, let's talk money. So right now, I was in debt back in January. So I was in $7,000 debt, no job. I was in a network marketing business in the past. I hated it. I didn't want to do it anymore. And then I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with my life, right? So 2 months later, I started making money online. Now I'm making 30 to 40 grand a month. I've never made money like that in my life. And the way I got to that point is when I was jobless, I was driving for Uber Eats at night because I had to pay my bills somehow. And I would, instead of crying in my fucking car because of all the really scary neighborhoods I was driving through, I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing here? Like, I could get kidnapped in any second because I can't even see like in front of my fucking car. Instead of crying in my car when I'm driving these Uber Eats shifts, I'm singing to myself. I was like, I make $20,000 every fucking month. I'm wealthy as fuck. I'm rich as fuck. I serve the masses. I impact thousands of lives. I'm so blessed. I'm so fucking lucky. I'm amazing. I get to connect with so many people. I would just sing this in my car. I would sing it with the tune of whatever song was playing in my car. And 2 months after that, I started manifesting the $20,000 months that I mentioned, and now I'm up to roughly $40,000 monthly income, which is incredible, right? I've never made money like that. I've been affirming for 2 days, but I don't feel confident at all. Babe, you're just getting started. Have fun with it. It's gonna take some time to set in. Don't worry too much. This should be fun. Like, it's really fun. How can you make 20 grand in a month? By owning, you can own your own business. I have multiple streams of income that I've set up for myself, so I'm very, very fortunate. I make 20K a month. Girl, I see you. Where are my boss babes at? I fucking love it. I love manifesting money. It's like the most fun thing in the world. Every time I see it, like, people are like, I want to manifest my SP. How to get my ex-boyfriend back? I'm like, let's talk money. Like, can we all manifest money and success? I'm like, you'll be so happy. You won't even think about your SP. But I get it. The matters of the heart are so important. So I totally understand. Wow, it's incredible. I'm using all of your techniques to get my online business started. Babe, if you need help with online businesses, I am your girl. I have had multiple, and I've gone through the trials and tribulations, and I didn't realize what I was doing wrong. The issue was with my previously failed business is I kept identifying myself as the girl who doesn't have the money, who's always stressing about the money, who keeps checking her sales to see if anything's coming in. And I'm like, oh my God, nothing's coming in. So my focus was on the wrong thing. When I shifted the focus and I followed my bliss and I do things with joy, the money flows in abundance with the least work required. It's crazy. I never thought I never thought that was possible because I'm an immigrant. I've lived in America illegally for 15 fucking years, and money was not easy. Like, it was always hard. Do you see your manifestation come into fruition quickly? Now I do. But this took me years. So I used to follow just like law of attraction trainings or coaching of like think positive, Just think of it long enough and it'll show up. But people were missing the real part, which is assuming your identity that you have it to then get it. Because first you must be mentally, then you can have it physically. So that's the math equation of manifestation. It's embodiment through your identity, and then it will manifest. Where are you from? I'm from Hungary. I'm from Budapest. I moved to Florida when I was like 7. To get an ex back, should we do daily affirmations or let go of the outcome? So affirmations and storytelling are very useful to shift into the right mindset. You're going to have to do this daily because you're going to be seeing things that you don't like, that don't match your desire yet. So you affirm for it. You affirm what you want as if it's here. But once you're no longer triggered by the 3D, you can let it go. Excuse me. I thought you were Hispanic. You're beautiful. Thank you. I wish I was Hispanic. I mean, I know a little bit of Spanish, but not a lot. I should know more because I'm in South Florida and everyone here speaks Spanish. How can I manifest my dream job? First, identify it, right? Do you know what it is? Who is the version of you that has a dream job? Like, how does she talk? How does she think? How does she act? How does she show up in the real world? What are her belief systems? Embody her and get very clear on what this dream job is. The job will come to you. It will come. If you want more information on like how that works, is a really great example in Dr. Joe Dispenza's book called Becoming Supernatural, and he explains how his son made a list of what he wants his job to be, you know, traveling a lot, working from home, flexible hours, a shit ton of money, and the job flew into his lap. My favorite technique is self-talk. Delusional self-talk, to be exact. Can I manifest my desired relationship with my husband? Yes. So if you're already in a relationship, but it's just not the version you want, what is the identity of your husband that you would like to create? And what is the identity of you that is in that relationship? Those are the two things you will mentally need to work on. Always go towards self first. Who is the woman that is in a happy, loving, respectful, romantic relationship? And then how do you see your partner who gives you that? You have to assume new things about him. Should we be manifesting in Mercury retrograde? I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm not an astrology girl. I'm a manifestation girl. I have never had astrology heighten or lessen my manifestations because I am the operant power. So astrology doesn't dictate what I want. Is there an influence behind it? There might be, but I'm not an astrology girl to know enough to have an informed opinion. I just know it has never stopped anything for me or for any of my clients. I've been working on my self-concept for my SP and every guy, but my SP is coming to me. Girl, story of my life. Like, all my clients go through it too. Birds before landing. Everyone starts conforming to your new identity before the guy that you have resistance for. And it's normal. Laugh at it. Be like, oh my God, my subconscious mind is over here fucking playing tricks on me again. I know he's gonna conform, no big deal. In the meantime, I can enjoy X, Y, and Z because they're giving me attention, they're giving me love, they want to take me on dates. You know, enjoy yourself in the meantime. Don't stress too much. Old friends and exes started coming back. Yes, it happens. They all start thinking about you. They all start thinking about you in a different way. Like, it's so funny because everyone is a mirror. So It's like looking at yourself in a mirror. What are you reflecting into it? Everyone's going to start reflecting back your own beliefs. It's fun. I think it's fun. Manifestation should always be fun. How do I stop myself from feeling so sad about what's going on in 3D? So if you haven't been doing this for too long, then it's probably still like very triggering, and I totally like resonate with you and I understand. And it can take a little bit of work to understand that you are actually the one in control and there's nothing to be sad about. Like nothing. You are so fucking powerful. You are the creator of your whole life, your whole reality. You always have been. So everything you're going through, you created it. So just knowing that, oh shit, I did this and I don't like it, that means I can do something else in my reality that I do like, that I do prefer, that I do want to experience. So don't let your sadness like get the best of you. Feel your feelings, feel your emotions, and then let them pass, and then go back into reminding yourself of who the fuck you are. Like, you are a divine, like, multifaceted, incredibly powerful being. You don't even know your power. You know, society has robbed us of our power on purpose. There's a reason that we feel so fucking powerless. They don't want us to know that we have this creative ability. They will beat it out of us through the school systems, through the media outlets, through bad parenting. They beat it out of us. We have no fucking clue. Even in most religions, they don't tell you about your creative power, and it sucks. It's really sad. It isn't until you get into like personal development as you're older that you realize like, holy shit, it's been inside of me all along. I just gotta like execute. I still get triggered by social media. Should I push through it to fix triggers or avoid it? I mean, babe, you know, if you're triggered on social media, block him. I block everyone. I block anyone that triggers me because I don't have time for it. And if I want to manifest a new version of them, then yes, I will absolutely block them because I don't want to see them with another girl or doing whatever that I'm jealous about or feeling low about until I fix and elevate my self-conception first. You know, I had a girl who took my workshop and she was like, Flora, but I blocked him. How is he going to come back? How is he going to come back? I'm like, listen, babe, men who actually want you will always find a way. So I was working with her. I think she did the workshop maybe for like 2 months before she even saw movement. And the guy that she blocked reached out to her best friend saying, hey, I can't get in touch with Trish. How the fuck can I call her? I need to talk to this girl. And I was like, see, babe, you were worried about blocking him. If a man wants you, he's going to find a way to talk to you. I've been manifesting my ex back. I seen him at the grocery store and just waved. What do? You don't do anything, babe. That's fine. It's actually a good thing that you saw him. I would consider that birds before landing, right? So glimpses of your manifestation coming in, but you really want them to show up in the way you want them to. So just take that as like a pregame, a prequel to your manifestation. I love your TikToks. I love you. Thank you. I'm in love with 2 SPs. Girl, okay. Loving 2 people, does that cancel each other out? No, it doesn't. So I had this conversation on live the other day, and she was like, I want to manifest multiple SPs. I'm like, babe, do your fucking thing. And she was like, how do I do that? So I was like, okay, you will create a scenario in your mind when you're like, Josh and Mark are so obsessed with me. I don't know which one to pick. On Thursday, he wants to take me out. On Friday, he wants to take me out. What the hell do I do? I have all these options. I have all these choices. All these men are in love with me. They obsess over me. They want to court me and take me out on dates. I'm so in love with myself that I don't even know which one of them I want to pick, right? Like, make your story be that you are the unavailable one and everyone's after you. So if you have 2 people that you have an interest in and you're really unsure which one you want to pick, create the scenario in your mind that they're both in love with you and they're after you, and, you know, You get to have fun with it. It's your reality, babe. Get as creative and as wild with your imagination as you want. Not only did I see him, but I see and hear his name every day. I also see his car. Babe, birds before landing. Take it as a good thing. Get excited. If I want to be taken out and spoiled, do I tell my SP or is it a mental thing? It's all mental. So this is all energetically done by embodiment. You embody the identity mentally, and then the person conforms. So you want to develop the self-concept that I'm spoiled. I'm treated like a fucking goddess. I get taken out on luxury dates, luxury restaurants, luxury hotels. I get to go shopping. They spoil me. They want to pay my bills. Like, go into whatever scenario you want. If you want to be the woman who is spoiled rotten, trust me, there are men out there who fucking love to spoil women. And you can get your guy to show up that way too. What happens if there's another woman? It doesn't matter, babe. Third parties don't matter. So your circumstances don't matter. You manifest any scenario that you want. Take your focus off of them, off of the third party, because your focus keeps them alive. As your self-concept begins to shift, the triggers and struggles just dissipate. So they don't show up anymore because you're dealing with different circumstances now. So in your self-concept, you've developed this identity that has like X, Y, and Z that you want. Therefore, you don't experience these triggers. They don't show up. You're not attracting or creating them anymore. Can I manifest that my dad is rich without knowing the source? Yes, you will need to visualize and speak to your father in your mind as the wealthy man that you see him as. The best thing you can do for other people is imagine them in their highest state. If someone is sick, imagine them healthy. If someone is poor, imagine them rich. You're doing them so much service. How long have you been actively practicing manifestation? So I've been manifesting from a very young age, since elementary school. I didn't know what I was doing up until high school, and I didn't get heavily into embodiment, identity work, and coaching up until like 3 years ago. What if my ex has a girlfriend? Doesn't matter. Third parties don't matter. You manifested that scenario, so you can manifest him to be single, and then you can manifest him to be with you. You can do anything you want. I'm trying so hard, but no movement. I need to do better. Babe, there's always movement. You have to realize that the 3D world is vibrating. All of us are vibrating, constantly. The atoms are in motion. Everything is moving. There is always movement. There is things you cannot see behind closed doors, right? But there's always movement. You want to look at your manifestation like a movie that you know the ending to. You don't really need to know what happens in between. You just need to know that it's already here. It's already happening. You know the movie's ending. So you're just here to live out the ride. You're here to live out the movie. You're here to live out the show with all the supporting actors involved, and have fucking fun with it. Like, enjoy the present moment. A lot of us get so hung up and we just don't enjoy our lives because we're so fucking stressed about everything. Sorry guys, my thing is frozen. I'm trying to... Why is it that manifestation actually works? Is there a scientific reason behind it? Manifestation is barely science-based, but there is a science formula. This is a spiritual thing. Your soul was sent here to create, to expand, based on what you focus on. So what you start to embody, you begin to create. And then you will always face contrast in the world where you're not getting your way with something, so you launch a new desire. Again, you have to expand through consciousness, through the embodiment mentally, and then you will expand yourself physically and receive the manifestation. You are a God-like creator. You are from the divine. You are gifted. Why do you guys think the Bible says we are made in God's image? With creative abilities, they say, pray as if your prayer has already been answered. That is manifestation. The Bible is an amazing handbook to manifest, but people don't look at it like that. It was taught different. People have taken the power away from mankind. Thank you. You're watching from the Philippines. Oh my God, that's amazing. Thank you so much. Why does my crush act hot and cold? Because of your self-concept. Your self-concept is not stable. You have to level up, change your identity for that person to be consistent in the way you want them to show up. What are you drinking? I'm drinking a wine spritzer that I made because it's Friday. I normally go out on Friday with my friends, but I'm at home with my dog tonight. How do I manifest him to become highly obsessed and addicted to me? By changing your self-concept. So you need to develop the self-concept that men are obsessed with you. They cater to your every needs. They're addicted to your energy. You're magnetic as fuck. Like, you get everything you want. People are so drawn to you. They just stop and stare. They cannot help but be attracted to you. You're like a magnet. Like, you have to embody these beliefs about yourself. So if you want someone to be obsessed with you, what do you want them to think? And then start to think those things about yourself and assuming that he thinks the same thing. That's how law of thought transmission will kick in as well. So if you're feeling like he doesn't like you, he's going to start thinking he doesn't like you. If you're insecure about him, he's going to be like, oh my God, this chick is so insecure. I'm going to go talk to these 3 other girls to keep me company. That's how thought transmission works. So assume the best thoughts that a person has about you. It is working 24/7. So use it in your favor. The universe is rigged in your favor always. You have to use the laws of the universe the right way in order to get what you want. I love the workshop. Everything is feeling so much better. Oh my God, I love that. I love that. All of my workshop besties, please send me your success stories. I have a ton of them posted on my Instagram. You guys are fucking killing it. I'm like a proud big sister. How would you manifest living a life of luxury? Identify what that luxury life looks like for you. Who is the version of you that has it? How does she think? How does she act? What does she believe? How does she talk? What is her occupation? Or what type of business is she running? Or is someone just spoiling her all the time? Identify how you want this version of you to look. You will then need to mentally occupy the state of being that version. And you never can say things like, I can't have that. I can't afford that. That's too much money. That's out of my budget. That's only for rich people. Like, these kind of things cannot be in your self-talk. You have to change the way that you speak to yourself if you want a life of luxury. I get everything I want. Everything I touch turns into gold. Money is not a thing for me. Abundance flows into my life every single day. Every corner that I turn, money finds me. I get blessed with money in different avenues. I don't ever have to worry about finances. My bills are paid early. I get everything I want. I get to travel all over the world. I get to buy all the luxurious items. Go on a tangent of what this life looks like for you and occupy that state of mind as much as possible. I just bought your workshop an hour ago. Congrats, my love. If you have questions, please let me know. I'm here to help. How do I... Okay, so I see like 10 different questions about SP. How do I get him to reach out to me? How do I change how he shows up for me? How do I get him to treat me better? Guys, it's all the same. You change yourself. Nothing is about SP. He is just reacting to you. He's responding to your inner belief system. Your belief system needs to match the desired outcome. Who is the woman that has the ideal SP? Embody her mentally. Your circumstances don't matter. They don't mean shit. That's your old story you continuously playing out. Stop repeating the old story. Stop affirming that he's not a good guy to you. And start affirming the opposite. He loves you. He treats you amazing. You're a fucking queen. He's obsessing over you. He's the most perfect husband. You guys have a beautiful family together. You have to change your thought pattern for it to manifest. What do you think of tarot? So I think psychics and tarot card readers they have a gift and an ability, but you cannot give your life creating power to other people. So if you assume that what a tarot card reader says to you is your end all be all, you're giving away your creative power. You assume your reality. Listen, you never need to go to a psychic. You are the psychic. You are pre-predicting, pre-programming your future every day. Why do you need to go somebody to do that? You know what you want. Should I call him? No. You need to work on yourself. You don't need to do anything physically. You don't need to take action. You need to work on yourself. If I dream about him and keep saying angel numbers, does that mean he's coming back? I don't know, babe. It depends on where your self-concept is. That's the only thing that determines it. What if I don't know what I want to do in life? I want something I will deeply enjoy. You gotta figure out your hobbies, your passions, and follow your bliss. It's very difficult for me to give advice on that. Only you know what you're passionate about. What are signs that your manifestation is on the way? Calmness, knowing, a knowing state. You are the queen or the king of your reality. You know it's here. You feel good. You start seeing other people having it. And it starts to show up because you know it's coming. Manifestation is the embodiment, right? To embody something, you have to know it into existence. You need to mentally live in it as if it's already here. So when you have that calm, sweet spot, you're not stressing, you're not worrying, you're not even checking for it. It's coming. Like it's almost like it's about to show up for you. That's how you should look at it. I got your workshop and he contacted me. Oh my god, babe, congrats. That's huge. You guys are really fucking quick with the workshop. I love it. If you're using it, please send me success stories. I get a lot of DMs with them, but I love even small ones. Like if you see movement, send it to me so I can like lead you to like with more guidance if you need to keep persisting, or if you're unsure about something. But please send me your workshop success stories because I am absolutely obsessed. I want to buy my entire block, including both blocks. Well, who is the version of you that has made that purchase? You have to create the new identity for yourself and mentally embody her. What does she look like? How does it feel to own it? How does it look like when you have it? What is your life like? Create that version of you and mentally live in that state. What if he loves me but doesn't pick me? Then he doesn't love you, babe. You gotta persist in your self-concept. Listen, when a man loves you, he will move fucking mountains for you. That's how men are wired. If you're not being chosen by him, you need to choose yourself. Change your self-concept. Change your inner belief system you have about you. It's not even about him. Fall back in love with you. Respect you. Adore yourself. Like, this is all about you. The universe is never going to give you something that you're not giving yourself because you're not embodying it. So the universe is like, oh, they don't want it. Bye. I'm going to give you the things that you are embodying, which is fear, doubt, anxiety, and worry. And then people are wondering why they're so stressed out in life, right? So you guys got to give yourself these things. Like, stop looking for SP to pick you. No, babe, they're never going to pick you until you fall in love with you and choose yourself over everything and everyone. That's why I teach self-concept work to change your entire life. That's what all of my coaching is about. That's what all my TikTok videos are about. That's what my entire workshop is for. That's why people are getting results. They change themselves. They stop looking at the goal up on the pedestal. They flick it off, and then they put themselves up on the pedestal. You are the goal. You are the prize. You are the chosen one. This is all about you. I don't have to talk to my crush at all in the 3D, and she will still be mine. Yes, you don't have to talk to them. You don't have to do anything in physical reality if you don't want to. I got movement with my SP 3 days after I started your workshop. Bestie, let's fucking go. 3 days? You guys are whooping my ass in the manifestation game. I can't, I mean, sometimes, but 3 days, bestie, movement. You're like, that's amazing. Your self-concept is on point. You're doing the work. I'm so proud of you. I'm so happy for you. Do you create an alter ego for yourself? I wouldn't really call it an alter ego, but I'm very quick now with how to turn off my mental state from focusing on reality to focusing on my desire. I wouldn't really call it an alter ego. It's more so just changing state of mind very quick. I want to manifest a great self-concept for myself and for my SP. Yeah, that's amazing, babe. Envision your SP as the best version of themselves, and while you're focusing on yourself as well. That's amazing. You're doing great. There's nothing off limits. Like, you guys can do it all. What if I know my partner has low self-worth and he doesn't feel he deserves me? So that's something that you manifested. So you need to manifest a new version of him by working on your inner identity about the things that you're worthy of receiving in love and in relationships. Thank you. I'm so happy you're here. Someone manifested me while I was working on manifesting a specific person and now in love with my non-SP. Okay. Wait, are you in love or who's in love? Sorry, I'm not sure if this is good or bad. I'm trying to understand. I want to ask my SP for commitment. Should I? Ask yourself, do I have the self-concept where I would be deserving commitment? Because if you did have the self-concept, you wouldn't need to ask SP for commitment. He would be giving you commitment already. You don't need to ask. When it comes to men, they work on instinct. They will give you what they're feeling. So if they're not giving you commitment, that's a self-concept identity issue within yourself. You got to work on self. What are some appearance changes you have seen manifested? My hair growing quick as fuck. My eyebrows growing out extremely thick. I lost like 8 pounds. I'm really happy with my appearance. Like, I love how I look, but I have had like those small tweaks, which I'm really happy about. What affirmations did you use for your hair? I was like, my hair grows 2 inches overnight. My hair is thick. My hair is long. It's super healthy. I need to wash it. It has like so much dry shampoo right now. But I was like, it's shiny. It grows at the speed of light. I have so much hair. I used to have very thin hair. Like, I don't even know where all of this came from. But it works. What affirmations did you use for weight loss? So I would just tell myself I'm 135 pounds. That was my goal weight. And I love my body. I love my curves. I love my size. I'm the perfect shape. Everyone loves my body. It's glowing. It's healthy. I would just talk to myself as if I already have it. What if SP doesn't love me at all anymore? What do I do? Babe, you work on your self-concept. All of the SP questions, there's like about 100 of them that I see right now. It's all the same answer. You guys haven't done the self-concept work to upgrade yourself. You must upgrade self into the woman who has the ideal relationship, who is worthy of all things, who is always loved, who men gush over and obsess over and fall for. You have to develop that identity first. You can't have the insecurities and the self-doubt and the talking down about you and the worrying about who he's looking at mentality, because it is physically manifesting. Should I focus on only one thing at a time? Or is it okay to manifest multiple things at once? If it doesn't stress you out, manifest it all. Put it all into your new self-concept as having X, Y, and Z and all of the above. But if you feel like that's stressful, then just go slow. Go one at a time. What's SP? Specific person. The person you like. Every time I have plans, I feel the need to check with the person. So you mean like they have that control over you and you don't like it? You need to set boundaries and you need to elevate your identity as the person who has freedom in their relationship, as a person who has a respectful partner who understands your needs, your wishes, and it fulfills your desires and does not control you. Control should never be in a healthy relationship. That is unhealthy. That is possessive. If a man or a woman is trying to control you, there's a lot of underlying problems that need to be solved. I was in a very controlling relationship once in my life, and when I tell you guys it did not end good, it was bad. I kept losing myself and giving up myself to love somebody else, and when you don't put yourself first, your self-concept is down here, you lose everything. I lost everything. I self-sabotaged myself for a guy, and that's when I got into manifesting like relationships. I was like, never again. Absolutely never again. What is the best way to manifest? So you're always manifesting 24/7. You're manifesting right now. But to manifest what you want, to change what is on autopilot right now, you need to realign your focus. I do this through the self-talk method, which is a way of storytelling in your mind of the things that you want as if you already have them. That's like my proven method. Other people enjoy visualization, scripting, just like casual affirmations. Some people believe in the law of attraction, just like vibrating very high. Some people manifest with their body, with their period, with their their woman cycle, their reproductive cycle. There's loads of ways to manifest, but you're always manifesting. Everything is a manifestation. Have you manifested SPs? Yes, ma'am, I sure have. What do you do on those days you don't feel motivated with your affirmations? I just do something where I can enjoy myself, whether that's hanging out with friends, going for a run, spending time by the ocean, going out to dinner, getting cute, getting dressed up, getting drinks, anything I can do to enjoy my present moment. Do you share your manifestations? Yes, I do. I've shared a couple on this call already and on my last call. I have them on my page too. I talk a lot about manifesting money, manifesting appearance, manifesting an ex, pretty much everything. Manifesting promotions and raises. I was so good at that at my jobs when I used to work for employers. Can you explain what self-talk is? Yeah, so self-talk method is like, it's all over my TikTok. When you are speaking to yourself in your mind, you're going to notice that there's always a voice talking. It's never quiet. Your mind is never quiet. So you need to take control of what your mind is saying. I do this with story time in my mind, telling stories about the things that I want as if I have them. I am wealthy, I am rich, I am stunning, I am skinny, I weigh X amount of weight, SP is in love with me, he does everything for me, he's obsessed with me, I always get what I want, everything that I touch turns into gold, the universe is rigged in my favor, I get everything I want, blah, 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 blah. That is my self-talk method. I use it for every single manifestation. Do you wear any crystals? I have my like amethyst necklace that I usually wear. That's about it. I need to get more. If you guys know any cool like small businesses that sell crystals, I'm happy to support. What if you're hurt? What if you hurt your SP and he doesn't want to move on and forgive you? Can I change that? Yes. You can change anything. You will need to create the version of the two of you that has the end goal that you want. So forget about this story where he's angry. He's loving, he's kind, he's so sweet to you, he wants to be with you, he's already with you, you guys are in a committed relationship. You gotta talk it into existence the way you want it to be. I'm already seeing benefits from the workshop. Bestie, I love it. The top two things that I see with my workshop clients is getting an SP to come back and appearance changes. I feel like that those are the two hot topics you guys are using it for. I thought everyone was going to use it to get money, but clearly I was wrong. Maybe that's just my life because I'm always like, because I was always broke, right? I'm always thinking about how to make money. But you guys are killing it with the SPs and the manifesting weight and appearance changes and clear skin. Like, I fucking love it. You guys can have anything. And when you gain this power, you see how fun it is. And you're like, oh, there's a new desire. Bet I'm going to get it quick this time because I know what to do. That's why I have the workshop. You guys can download it, save it to your phone, follow the protocol for every desire that you have. And it's done. It is done. You never have to spend another day crying about things ever again. Can you manifest multiple things at once? Yes, bestie, you can. You can manifest appearance while getting rich, while having the ideal relationship, while getting your dream home, while getting a raise at your work, whatever you want. You can do it all in one. So you're creating your ideal identity. Include everything into it that you want. One-on-one sessions with you. What work goes into that? What's the process? My one-on-one sessions are very intense. I go into like a lot of layer peeling on my person that I'm dealing with. So when I have a client and they tell me what they want, I go so deep into their subconscious mind of understanding how they even created this shitty ass situation that they're in. We peel back the layers like onions. Then we have to understand what we have to transform. And then we create an avatar of the version of her that has the ideal life or the ideal relationship or whatever it is that she's trying to create. Then I give her self-talk methods. I tell her what to watch, what to listen to, what to read, how to react, how not to react. A lot goes into my one-on-one coaching. How long have you been manifesting? Did you struggle at first? I've been manifesting since elementary school without knowing it, but yes, I have struggled a lot, especially with my finances and manifestation, but now I'm at a point where everything is just, it's always working out. It's always working out. How do we go about a one-on-one session? So bestie, I'm sorry, but I cut off my online coaching. I have a 3-month waiting list that I have to work through for these clients that have already signed up. Until I get through all these people, it's a lot of people. It's a couple hundred people. I cannot take on any more people, so that's why I developed the workshop. It's a condensed version of my coaching, and you can do it at your own pace. And if you have questions as you're using it, I'm available for help. Like, you can message me, you can write on my TikToks, and I will answer all of your questions. So get the workshop, because I cannot coach people one-on-one anymore. Please go get the workshop if you are ready to dive into this work. Can I manifest better intentions for my SP? Yes, you can. You change your self-conception into the woman who has the ideal version of him, and you change how you view him and your assumptions of him into what you want to actually happen. How do I book a one-on-one with you? You can't, babe. I removed one-on-one coaching from my entire website, so you can't book me. You have to download my workshop on my page. Do you read any books? I read all the time. Next time I'm going to show you guys all my books. So I have Ask and It Is Given, Emotional Intelligence, The 5 a.m. Club, The Power of Awareness, The Feeling is the Secret, The Greatest Secret, Breaking the Habit of Being Yourself, Psycho-Cybernetics, Becoming Supernatural. I have every single book that I have is about manifestation. Everything. Should I walk away while manifesting a better version? It can help. Like, I can't tell you to leave somebody, of course. But if it helps you live in a new mental state and you're not getting good things out of your current relationships, you are welcome to walk. Work on yourself, take time. You're developing a whole new version of you. This is going to take some time, and then allow the person to come back. Hey bestie, I manifested my SP, but now how do I keep him? Yes, babe, work on self-concept. Like, continuously level up your identity. Like, you need to live in like this godlike state, this goddess-ass energy, the queen of the universe type of energy, and that man will never fucking leave you, because he's never gonna find anyone better than you. I got your booklet under What I Want. More on self-concept or SP. Self-concept, make it like 70-30. 70% all you, always about you. It is always going to be about you. And then 30% on the desire and the version of you that has a desire, and assuming the version of him that is the ideal man that you want him to show up as. Can you do a TikTok of your books? That's a great idea. Yes, I can. What is your favorite manifestation book? Ask and It Is Given, Psycho-Cybernetics, Power of Awareness for sure, and Becoming Supernatural. Those are like my top 4 that I've been rereading them for years. I'm obsessed with this topic. I cannot wait to try your workshop. Yes, bestie, if you haven't gotten the workshop, it's on sale because it's my birthday month. Get it while it's on sale. Bae, help me with third party. Take your focus off of third party. That's how you help. That is how they disappear and they run along. You take your focus off, because your focus, it's like an attention thing right here. Your focus is like a flashlight, just keeping things alive through your awareness. So remove your focus from third party and put it on the desired version of you. It's all about you. Focus on you. So you go into contact when you're trying to work on your self-concept to get the SP. If he's triggering me in my self-concept work, yes, I will always go no contact, because I just know that they're going to come back. But how, Flora? I'm not sure what you're referring to, but the how is always the identity shift. Way that you view yourself in regards to your desire. Do you view yourself as having it, being it, knowing it, or do you view yourself separate? This is what's going to create that collapse of time and space and allowing it to come in quickly. How do you view yourself? So this is you. This is your desire. Do you have the desire? I can't drop that in there. Do you have the desire, or are you separate from the desire? What is your point of view? You have to be one, or you're separate. You make the decision of how you view yourself. This is your choice. I want to get your workshop, but what's included in it? So the workshop is a self-concept transformation guide. It uncovers your current reality, what beliefs got you to this reality, how you're going to transform them into the ideal version of you that has your specific goal. Whether it's a person, money, health, beauty, whatever you want, it's going to teach you how to transform your identity into having it. And then it gives you a 30-day protocol. It gives you a 30-day protocol to follow the focus work that I outline in the manifestation guide. And it's working for so many people that are doing the work. If you don't do the work, it's going to be very difficult for the manifestation to show up. So stick to the guide, stick to the manifestation workshop. It works if you work. I've been manifesting an SP since January. What the fuck am I doing wrong? You're very likely focusing too much on SP, number one, and not having him. Number two, you haven't done enough self-concept work that is now your new identity, which is impressed into your subconscious mind. And number three, you are not viewing yourself as having the desire. It's those three things. I don't know who keeps requesting to come on my live. Please stop, guys, because I have to keep hitting decline. Okay. All right, my love. So it's been about an hour. I'm going to jump off and go to bed. If you guys have any other questions, or if you need help with the workshop or questions about the workshop, does the workshop help with those three things? Yes. So the workshop will give you the examples for relationships, the examples for money and success.